Law enforcement sources right now, authorities are carrying out searches at properties associated with P. Diddy. This is all part of a federal investigation into human trafficking.
And according to those inside the federal courtroom yesterday, Combs was all smiles. And at one point, he turned towards the gallery.
Actually, an elaborate tunnel.
Yo, listen, do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, and I would like to auction something off, okay? If you win, you get a night out with Diddy. Saturday night in New York, and I promise you, your ass will wake up Wednesday laying beside me.
P. Diddy is in deep trouble again. Like seriously, the FBI just found a secret underground tunnel at his crib, and it's got Hollywood big shots sweating. This could spill some serious tea and expose all kinds of wild secrets. If y'all remember, Holmes was arrested in NYC for some serious stuff, including sex trafficking. But he didn't know the drama was about to get a whole lot messier when his dark underground tunnels were exposed. Agents raided the rapper's extra luxurious home in LA on an anonymous tip heavily hinting at criminal activities inside. Even though Diddy's staff tried to stop them, the agents went straight to his bedroom and discovered something no one had expected. If that wasn't shady enough, rumors are swirling that this secret tunnel is connected to Michael Jackson's house, another big celeb who faced several accusations that he wasn't nice to young kids. Now, what else did the FBI find inside his house and private planes that's making them enter a new web of controversy? Without wasting time, sit back, relax, and let's get into the video. So y'all already know that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested on September 16th this year and charged with trafficking and racketeering. Yikes. While the rapper denied all allegations, the evidence against him continues to pile up. But it looks like this case isn't just about the US music mogul. Now, a bunch of A-list celebrities from his inner circle are also catching heat. Too many skeletons are coming out of the closet. But the biggest surprise wasn't found in a closet, it was hidden under his big mansion. In a shocking twist worthy of a Hollywood thriller, there's speculation online that the FBI found a secret tunnel entrance that Diddy had covered up. Now, I know what you guys might be wondering, where was the tunnel leading to, and what was it even used for? The police received an anonymous tip from a neighbor saying something unholy was going on inside Diddy's home. When they showed up, the rapper's staff tried everything they could to keep them out, but the agents weren't having it. They were in a mood, and it cost Diddy a huge chunk of his reputation. They began searching the massive 170,000-foot mansion, taking their time with each room. Keeping it real, the cops found a lot of sketchy stuff in Diddy's crib, but an underground tunnel? No one saw that coming. Now, this underground tunnel has a scandal of its own. A few months back, there was a movie called Sound of Freedom that tried to cover how kids are trafficked using underground tunnels. That movie was canceled by major media outlets. Getting back to the topic, there's a journalist or YouTuber named Kareem Jovian who explained Diddy's underground tunnel and how these tunnels might be connected to the Playboy mansions and used by Hollywood elites.
Guys, they found underground tunnels at Diddy's homes. This was first brought up by Shadow of Ezra, where he talked about the underground tunnels in Diddy's luxurious Los Angeles mansion. It was an underwater swimming tunnel leading to a mysterious grotto, reminiscent of an ancient and modern human use of caves. Now, this is all alleged, of course, but they say that this tunnel connects to the Playboy mansion. You guys remember that? Hugh Hefner, the guy who lived with all those women in his mansion? There's no available evidence right now. However, reports are noting that Combs' mansions do have a pool with an underwater swimming tunnel. They say it's not connected to the Playboy mansion, but there is a reason why the Playboy mansion keeps coming up.
That are too disturbing to cover in this video. Allegedly, if anyone saw these crimes occur, it might have been Cassie, who dated Diddy for over a decade. She accused him of years of abuse, including physical violence, drugging, and forcing her into wild situations, even with other men. Cassie said Combs controlled her life from age 19 until 37, and things got dark fast. She claimed her boyfriend was very violent, physically abused her multiple times, and even pumped copious amounts of drugs into her body. Diddy quickly settled the case, but it opened up a whole bunch of lawsuits with even crazier allegations. Cassie also spilled about his freak-offs where things got way out of hand. These freak-off events have definitely taken center stage now, as more and more victims of his parties are speaking up. The details that are coming out are downright dirty, and Diddy's definitely feeling the heat. Cassie dropped another bomb in her lawsuit, claiming Diddy sexually abused her on her 29th birthday, while people watched. One of them was her friend, Tiffany Red.
I'm like, you guys stop, like stop. And they're getting to the point where they have like ripped my shirt off. And like, I'm like almost fully exposed at this point. And they're both coming at me. And I'm like, you guys, like seriously, this isn't funny anymore. And I look to my left where his executive is. Like, we know him pretty well. Like, we've been around him a lot. He's literally 3 feet away from me. Like, if I reached and he reached too, like we could touch, like he's that close. And I look and I'm like, hey, like I give that look where I'm just like, come on, like step in, like this isn't cool, like you're a grown man, like you're like 50 years old, I know you have a family, like you know this isn't right, like do something. And this is the part that for as long as I live, I will never fucking forget. It isn't actually the aspect of being sexually assaulted. That's not what haunts me. It's this.
Do I all remember the open letter Tiffany wrote to Combs in Rolling Stone back then? In Cassie's story, Diddy managed to silence them, but now it seems like his luck has run out. Why? Because Twitter has been blowing up with people spilling tea against P. Diddy. Oh, people have had enough of this drama. Listening to that made me feel sick. Diddy is making a lot of people nervous and complaining right now. How many are being blackmailed? That's a good question. How many celebs and A-listers are wrapped up in this, and just how deep do Diddy's secrets go? Get this, another round of allegations has surfaced in Diddy's case with a new lawsuit. Almost 120 people have come forward, including a 13-year-old girl who was drugged alongside 2 other celebrities at a VMA afterparty. The charges: Diddy allegedly raped 7 victims, including a minor. Why am I not surprised anymore? According to the lawyer representing the 120 alleged victims, a bunch of high-profile celebs have quietly paid up to stay out of the drama. But let's be real, the spotlight always finds shady stuff like this, especially when there's a whole crowd spilling the tea. The truth always finds a way out. People are seriously flipping out with this new wave of allegations. One person turned to Twitter demanding answers. When are we going to start hearing names and seeing arrests?
Sent her to the hospital. Man, nigga was bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said. I didn't even have a name for the kid at the time. Then you heard, and that's what happened.
The people are seriously flipping out with this new round of allegations. One of them turned to Twitter demanding answers. When are we going to start hearing names and seeing arrests? While another expressed shock and disappointment, saying 120 people coming forward is wild. Honestly, it's scary to think how long all of this has been going on behind the scenes. Coming back to the tunnel scandal, there are rumors it may be connected to another shady mansion, the Playboy Mansion. Yep, the same spot famous for wild parties and hidden tunnels connecting to other celeb homes. A former playmate, Jenny McCarthy, once confessed, "When I was a playmate, it was like a library, it was really, really strict. But now, or a few years ago, it's an orgy but not sexy. It's like David Hasselhoff with an 18-year-old, it's really gross." Now, about Diddy's alleged underground tunnel rumors, Reuters fact-checked the claims circulating on social media about tunnels at Diddy's home, and it turns out the viral image wasn't real. It wasn't even something CNN reported. But here's the suspicious part: one of Combs' mansions did have a pool with an underwater swimming tunnel, and reports claim Diddy listed his Los Angeles home shortly before his arrest. He wouldn't have done that if he had nothing to hide, right? What do you think? How much of this is true and how much is made up? I'll keep you updated as more details emerge, but one thing's for sure: Diddy is in big trouble, and the storm isn't letting up anytime soon. What do you think about the news of underground tunnels in Diddy's home? Did Reuters miss something? Tell me your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to check out this another shocking video on Diddy.